Hi everyone, my name is Miss Amanda and today I'm going to be reading a story to you. So find a comfy place to sit down, maybe a blanket, and then we're going to get started. Today we're going to be reading from A Treasury of Children's Literature, edited by Armand and Eisen. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. There once was a family of bears who lived in a cozy cottage in the woods. There was a great big papa bear, a medium-sized mama bear, and a little tiny baby bear. One morning, Mama Bear cooked them some porridge for breakfast. As the porridge was too hot to eat, the three bears decided to take a walk in the woods while it cooled. They had not been gone long when a little girl named Goldilocks came along. She had been picking flowers and had wandered into the woods. When she saw the three bears' cottage, she smiled and clapped her hands. "How pretty!" she cried. "I wonder who lives there." She stood on her toes and peeked in the window. There didn't seem to be anyone home, so Goldilocks opened the door and went right inside. The first thing she saw was the table set with 3 bowls of porridge, a great big bowl for Papa Bear, a medium-sized bowl for Mama Bear, and a tiny little bowl for Baby Bear. "Oh, that porridge smells good," Goldilocks said. Then, as she was feeling a little hungry, she picked up a spoon and tasted the porridge in the great big bowl. "Ouch!" she cried, dropping the spoon. "That porridge is much too hot." So she tasted the porridge in the medium-sized bowl. But that porridge was much too cold. Then she tasted the porridge in the tiny little bowl. She said, "This porridge is just right." So she ate it all up. Then Goldilocks saw 3 chairs set before the fire. A great big chair for Papa Bear, a medium-sized chair for Mama Bear, and a tiny little chair for Baby Bear. "Oh, it would be nice to sit down for a while," Goldilocks thought. So she climbed into the great big chair that belonged to Papa Bear. "Oh no," she said, "that chair is much too hard." Then she sat in Mama Bear's medium-sized chair. "Oh no," she said, "that chair is much too soft." Next, she sat in Baby Bear's tiny chair. "Ah," she said with a smile, "this chair is just right." Just then there was a loud crack, and the little chair broke right through. Goldilocks stood up and dusted herself off. Then she climbed upstairs to the bedroom. There she saw 3 beds all in a row. "Oh," she said, yawning, "I'm feeling sleepy." So she pulled down the covers and climbed into Papa Bear's great big bed. But she quickly jumped down. "That bed is much too hard," she said. Then she tried Mama Bear's medium-sized bed, but it was too soft. So she climbed into Baby Bear's tiny little bed. It was just right. Soon Goldilocks was fast asleep. A little while later, the 3 bears returned from their walk. They were feeling very hungry and were looking forward to eating the nice bowls of tasty porridge. Suddenly, Papa Bear cried out in his great big voice, "Someone has been eating my porridge!" Then Mama Bear cried out in her medium-sized voice, "Someone has been eating my porridge!" And Baby Bear cried out in his tiny little voice, "Someone has been eating my porridge, and they've eaten it all up." Then the three bears saw their 3 chairs near the fireplace. "Someone has been sitting in my chair," Papa Bear said in his great big voice. "And someone has been sitting in my chair," Mama Bear said in her medium-sized voice. "Someone has been sitting in my chair," Baby Bear cried in his tiny little voice, "and now it's broken." Then the 3 bears went upstairs to the bedroom. "Someone has been sleeping in my bed," Papa Bear shouted in his great big voice. "And someone has been sleeping in my bed," Mama Bear exclaimed in her medium-sized voice. "Someone has been sleeping in my bed," Baby Bear squeaked in his tiny little voice. "And here she is!" Just then, Goldilocks woke up. When she saw the 3 bears standing around her, she leapt off the bed and ran down the stairs and out the door. She didn't stop until she was all the way back home. And the 3 bears never saw Goldilocks again. The end.